From old PC classics and Game Boy games straight through to contemporary gems and Nintendo favorites, here are what we consider to be the 10 best video game remasters and remakes that have been released over the last few years. Number 10, The Last of Us. The Last of Us was one of the best games of the last generation, so a re-release would have to be something really special. Thankfully, The Last of Us Remaster kept all of the things that made the original great and added a few little but welcome features that bolstered the entire package. The cherry on this beautiful looking cake, however, is the addition of The Last of Us Left Behind DLC, which is the perfect example of how a standalone single-player story is supposed to be done. Number 9, Grim Fandango. As a testament to the game's timeless qualities, the new remaster keeps Grim Fandango's great gameplay and art style intact, bar for some visual upgrades. For the audiophiles out there, the game's brilliant jazzy soundtrack also returns, albeit in a new reorchestrated format. What really elevates this remaster above the original, though, is the addition of insightful developer audio diaries and a director's commentary. Number 8, Pokemon FireRed and Leaf Green. While there was a risk of being nothing more than a cash grab, Pokemon FireRed and Leaf Green were successful in breathing new life into the old black and white Kanto region. Younger fans got to see what the fuss was all about, and FireRed and Leaf Green's additional content gave older Pokemon fans new reasons to revisit Kanto once again. Number 7, Grand Theft Auto V. GTA has always had fantastic in-game radio soundtracks, but the GTA V remaster adds an astonishing 165 new songs to an already expansive track list. And of course, there's the updated visuals, which make an already gorgeous game even more beautiful. Number 6, The Secret of Monkey Island. While the fantastic story and writing was left relatively untouched, everything else was given a much-needed overhaul. The original 256 color palette was replaced by completely redrawn graphics, and the 8-bit audio was swapped with an orchestrated soundtrack. Number 5, Final Fantasy IV. When the long-awaited 3D remake finally came, the immediate reception proved that the creation of the updated version was one of the best decisions Square Enix has ever made. What makes this so special is the fact that it stubbornly recreates every aspect of the original game, right down to all the little secrets. Number 4, Resident Evil. 6 years after the original release of Resident Evil, we got the remake for the GameCube, and the campiness was completely replaced with a truly terrifying experience. Gone were the dodgy graphics and the awkward FMV sequences, and in came some stunning new environments and gameplay elements, including some much improved camera work. Number 3, Banjo-Kazooie. The best part of the Banjo-Kazooie remake for the Xbox wasn't the new graphics, the better controls, and the still solid gameplay. No. That honor belongs to one of gaming's greatest teases, the stop and swap. The Nintendo 64 wasn't up to par for the mechanic to be implemented at the time, and all we were left with was a teasing glimpse of that ice key, which was kept frustratingly out of reach. Thankfully, the Xbox remake of Banjo-Kazooie and its sequels made the stop and swap finally possible, and we've been able to sleep much easier ever since. Number 2, Super Mario 64 DS. Rather than a straightforward port, Super Mario 64 DS made some changes and managed to capture lightning in a bottle for a second time. The original game was a Mario-only affair, but the remake throws Yoshi, Luigi, and Wario into the mix. Couple that with an extra 30 stars, new power-ups, and new minigames, and Mario 64 DS offers up a refreshing take on an old classic. Number 1, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Despite the original being one of the best games of all time, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time 3D manages to make some improvements on the original. The remake looks fantastic, it plays even better, and the soundtrack still sounds like angels singing, and it comes with a slew of extra features that we didn't even think we wanted. That's it for our list of the best remakes and remasters. Did we skip one of your favorites? Let us know in the comments. Be sure to click the subscribe button and check back for new original Game Rant video content every week. Thanks for watching!